For those who fought in the Battle of Britain, it was a battle for survival. For the free world, it was a breathless moment in history. For failure would have plunged mankind into a new dark age. Never have so many owed so much to so few.
Hello, welcome to my channel tonight. Yes, we're doing Spitfire issues 37 and 38. And one of my first co-hosts is Dave Hobbies.
Me. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Adrian's channel, and thanks for inviting me, Adrian. And it's going to be a fantastic little build tonight. A quick build, so I've heard, but it's going to be important nonetheless. So stick with us and see what's happening.
Next along the bottom is Mark Muns.
So yeah, good evening everybody. Sorry, it's been one of them days. Yeah, looking forward to this because, as you know, I haven't done these 2 issues yet. Mine will be next week. So yeah, thanks for having me on, Adrian.
And final guest, Gordy Dave.
Good evening, everybody. Yeah, to agree with you, Mark, I'm nearly catching you up again. This will be a cracking build tonight, so everybody enjoy.
Yeah, so hopefully be a easy build, I think this will be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it will. Yeah. Well, we've got lots in the chat tonight, and I think I'm doing the chat. Jordy Dave is doing the build instructions, and Mark Mods is doing the build instructions, and Adrian's building. Is that correct?
Yep.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yes.
Okay. So, do you want me to bring up the chat?
Yep.
Okay, then let's have a look. Who's first? Well, it's Horlick's first. So, good evening, all. Let's see what may have to come. I'm deliberating about doing this model. Wow, Brill. Let's hope you do, Horlicks.
Hi, Horlicks.
Yeah. Let us know if you do.
No deliberating, just do it.
Just do it. Yeah, just do it. Yeah, great. So then we've got Justine Summerfield. Hi, Justine. Hi, Adrian all, and the Spitfire is taking shape. Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. And then we've got
Hi,
Warren James. Hi, all. Hi, Warren.
Hi, Warren.
And then we've got Dano Builds. Hello, everyone. Another Sunday evening flying with the Spitfire build. Yes, we are.
Hi, Dano.
Hi, Dano. And then we've got John's model making. Evening all. Chocks away, Adrian. So, hi, John.
Models.
And then we've got Dave's Hobbies. Hello, everyone. I hope you're all keeping well. That's me, of course. Hello. And then we've got P40F20. Hi, all. Easy ones today. Oh, maybe, thank goodness. Yeah. Hi, P40F20.
Hi, P40F20.
Hi, P40F20.
And I think that's the chat caught up with up to now.
Is he Harry?
I got another 2 at the moment.
You got
3.
You got 3.
Oh.
Four.
Yeah, they're coming up now. Sorry about that, everyone. So, yeah, we've got Yorkshire Crafter. Hello, everyone. So, hello, Julie.
Hello, Julie.
And then we've got Izzy Harris. Hello there, the Team Spitfire. Just to let you know, I've got matchsticks holding my eyes open. The time difference is killing me. Looking forward to a great build tonight. Sorry about the time differences, but yeah, there's nothing we can do about it, is there? So, hello anyway.
Hi, Izzy. Glad you can make it.
And we've got Mark's Mods. Hello, everybody. Hello, Mark, and he's up there.
Oh, that.
And then we've got Christine say, hi, everyone. Watching while making fruit loaves. Ooh.
Ooh.
Hello, darling.
We went for a nice soup, wasn't he?
Yeah. Fruit loaf with a bit of cheese. Whoa, lovely. I think that's it for the chat. Is there any more come up?
Not that I can see.
As I can see at the moment. Right, I'm going to change camera angle.
Okay, then we're assembling and fitting the left aileron. Aileron, how would I say?
Right.
Okay, fourth checklist. 37, 1. Left aileron upper panel.
Right, there we go. Sorry, gosh, it looks a bit orange on my camera.
2, left aileron lower panel.
The details that one.
3, left aileron hinge, marked 1. Which is marked 1.
I'm going to quickly have a look at the other one. Right, okay, yes. This is number 1, and you'll find it's a Mark 1 right in the centre there.
4, left aileron hinge, marked 2.
Yeah, and this one's marked with 2 right in the centre there.
5, 2 hinge pins.
Yes. 2 pins. I've opened the bag, but I've left them in the bag at the moment.
And 6, 5 PB, 1.73mm screws, 1 spare.
Yes, there was 5, and I've already put 1 away.
Okay.
Damn. That's not a new screw, and I can't make a new label.
Put that label I do. Right. Ready, Adrian? Step 1. Take the first hinge, 3, and one of the hinge pins, 5. Note that this hinge has a numeral 1. Why did I just say number 1? On the back of the plate.
It's probably, they probably started saying 1 instructions, but you know, probably down to whoever writes it. You might someone does 1 page and someone else, right, okay, I'll put that. You don't know how the instructions actually written by.
Take the hinge pin into the hole in the arm of the hinge, right.
Right, okay. That's number 1 done.
Number 2, repeat the process to fit the second hinge pin 5 into the hole in the arm of the second hinge pin 4. Note this hinge has a numeral 2 on the plate between the screw holes.
That's incorrect, not numeral. It's just printing number 2. Perhaps the instruction was originally they're going to put Roman numerals on the parts, but they couldn't do that, so they ended up putting numbers. And they didn't put the instructions all correct. Right, and that's the second one done.
Okay, 3. Tear the upper panel of the aileron 1 with camouflage paint. Identify the fixing points for hinge 4. At the wider end of the panel, the hinge pin 5 fits between 2 outer struts, red arrow, and into the reset in the 2 inner struts, blue arrow. Note that in this orientation, the numeral 2 circle should face upwards.
Yeah, I worked that out by looking at the image because the end of the side is not flush, so there's a bump there, so I gathered that could be that way up. Place.
Right. 4. Similarly, fit hinge 3 and hinge pin 5 into the strip on the other end of the upper aileron panel 1. Again, the numeral 1 should face upwards, circled. The inset right shows the hinge in place.
Right, okay, that's in place.
Right, you're going to need to get your glue out. Check, right, what up to route 5. Check how the aileron underside panel 2 fits on the upper panel 1. There are 6 pegs on port 2 that fit into the sockets in port 1, so that the hinge pins are held in place. When you are happy with the fit, apply a little super glue in the recesses in ports 1 and 6 to the near face.
Okay, in the chat we've got P40F20, and it says the instructions at times seems to be written by individuals who have never seen the model. Yeah, that fits quite an awful lot with our set instructions, doesn't it, P40F20, especially with the bus.
Yeah, they probably. Some people would do the instructions, some people don't. Deal with the instructions.
It's probably not Harshet's fault, but it's just whoever writes the instructions, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. Right, which one I can put? Oh, another thing is, the instructions could be written in a different language, and of course then probably transferred into English, and of course someone doesn't proofread it, don't make sure, does it make sense?
Yeah.
Well, I think with Harshet being a publishing company, they're probably used to putting in long sentences.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Actually, I'm going to put a bit more in. Okay. Mark, while I'm just pushing this one down, do you want to go through the detail? Have you got the details handy about the details on the covering of the wings?
Yes, I do actually. Right, okay, so we did mention this in the Spitfire show last week, but a lot of people have been saying that the flaps are the wrong colours. So after a lot of searching and research, Harshet have got it right, and the colour scheme we are doing is night and white undersurface scheme, introduced at the end of 1938 or early 1939. Scheme shown was used on a number of Spitfires at this time.
Thank you, Mark.
No problem.
Right. Okay, I think that's glued enough.
Okay, 6. Take the assembly on the stand from issue 36 and identify the fixing points for the hinges on the left wing frame. 2301.
Let me bring the craft in. So it's going to be back to front according to the image we've got, because I prefer being a bit closer to me and it is further away.
So identify the hinge fixing points.
Right, one's there and the other one's there.
And it says the hinge plates on part 37.4, 37.3 fit into the marked recesses in part 23.1 with the numerals facing downwards.
Yes. I'm going to get this ready. Right.
And it says 7. Fix the hinge plates on part 36, on part 3 and 4 in place using 2 PB 1.7 inch 3mm screws for each hinge.
Right. Sorry guys, it's slightly off camera for a moment.
I've just put the link to where I found that information in the chat.
Okay, thank you,
so
Mark.
People can click it and see the booklet that I found.
Yeah, it goes under RAF Church Fenton.
Yes. I love the look of the old book. 6 shillings it cost, or 30 new pence.
Yeah.
Right, I just put one screw in one hinge. I went to the hinge, put another screw in, put a screw in that one. Now I'm going back to the first one, putting the second screw in so far. I'm actually putting them in so far, then I'll actually go around and tighten them all up when I've got them all in. Then I know they're perfectly in. And they will be straight. If I start tying up one of them, it could misline the hinge. Right, that's the second hinge. That's first hinge complete. Now I'm going back to the other one, doing the last 2 screws up. All I'm doing is actually holding my finger on top of the screwdriver and I'm using my thumb at middle finger, just turn the screwdriver gently, so as actually the screws are going into plastic, so at least I'm not actually doing the screws up so tightly.
Okay, step 8. This shows the left aileron in place. At this stage it moves free, but it will be connected in a later issue so that it will have controlled movement.
Yes.
And that's completed work. And
I reckon it'd be a motor there of some kind.
And I'll hand over to Mark.
Okay. So we're more or less just mirror imaging in the next issue, issue 38, on what we've done in issue 37, because we're assembling and fitting the right aileron. So can you do that bit of chat?
Yeah, the bit of chat is your RAF Church Fenton in the chat there, which explains about the ailerons and the colouring for the underside of the wings, re 1938, 39, 40 RAF Spitfires. So that's where you'll find that information.
Yeah.
And then we've got P40F20 says the underside colours for early Spitfires are all over the map. They only had and fast rule is that there are no hard and fast rules. Yeah, that's exactly right, P40F20. And then we've got Penny's Pit Stop. Hi all. I'm on a break and today I've got a nice and quiet, warm minibus. So jolly good, Penny. Thanks for joining us.
Okay, Adrian, are you ready for a parts check?
Yes, well, I think it'd be pretty simple.
Yeah, so part 1 is right aileron upper panel.
Yep.
Okay. And then part 2 is right aileron lower panel.
Yes.
Okay. Part 3 is right aileron hinge marked 8.
Oh, of course, they want to make sure they won't. Yes.
Yep.
This one's marked with a number 8.
Yep. And then part 4 is right aileron hinge marked 7.
Yes. Because I thought they might use slightly different. Of course, don't forget you got that angle and you got that angle to compare with.
Yeah. Part 5 is 2 hinge pins.
Yes.
Okay. And then part 6 is 5 PB 1.7 times 3mm screws, 1 spare.
Yes.
Okay. Let's get started. So step 1 is take the first hinge, part 3, and one of the hinge pins, part 5. Note that this hinge pin has a numeral 8 on the back of the plate between the screw holes. Fit the hinge pin into the hole in the arm of the hinge.
It's probably the way. Yeah, we've got where they said Roman numeral and Roman numbers.
Yeah. Okay.
So why didn't they actually say a stamped number 8 on it?
Yeah.
Probably would have been better to say.
Yeah. So step 2 is repeat the process to fit the second hinge pin, part 5, into the hole in the arm of the second hinge, part 4. Note that this hinge has a number 7 on the plate between the screw holes.
Right. Okay.
So step 3. Take the upper panel of the aileron, part 1, with camouflage paint. Identify the fixing point for hinge part 4 at the wider end of the panel. The hinge pin, part 5, fits between the 2 outer struts, red arrows, and into the recesses in the 2 inner struts, blue arrows. Note that in this orientation, the number 7 circled should face upwards. They really didn't do the homework because you're talking about red arrows. You're talking about a completely different aircraft.
Right, Penny's Pit Stop says always a pleasure, Dave, and never a chore. Thank you very much for that, Penny. And then Penny also says, love listening to Mark saying aileron. I struggle myself, so I call them wing flaps.
Okay.
And then probably written by a creative guy who said the semicircle thingy when he could have said push fit.
Yeah. Okay. So step 4, Adrian. Similarly, fit hinge part 3 and hinge pin part 5 into the struts at the other end of the upper aileron panel. Again, the number 8 should face upwards, circled. The inset left shows the hinges in place.
Right. Yeah. And again, the numbers are facing upwards.
Okay. So step 5. Check how the aileron underside panel, part 2, fits on the upper panel, part 1. There are 6 pegs on part 2 that fit into the sockets in part 1, so that the hinge pins are held in place. When you are happy with the fit, apply a little super glue in the recesses in part 1 and fix part 2 firmly in place.
Okay.
Okay, now in the chat we've got, oh, sorry, Penny. We've got Mark, he beat me to it with the red arrows comment. And, and then Matthew Borum says, hello, friends. I have to redo the entire front part of my Spitfire. My next delivery will be 31 to 34. Sorry to hear that, Matthew.
Yeah, sorry to hear about that, Matthew. Hopefully you get it sorted correctly. And of course, if someone's changed the colouring in the underside, it's going to be a little bit tricky because you got to paint the upper bit as framework as well.
Yeah.
So
that one, unless you're hanging this model from the ceiling, you're not really going to pick it up to look at the underside, really, are you much?
No, not really.
No.
Unless you got it in your hand and you're doing flying noises while running around your room or something, then okay.
Well, it's going to be slightly attached to the base, but all you make sure you just have the flaps going. You're going to end up climbing, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Not end up diving.
I could just see Dave's hobbies running around his living room with his Spitfire.
My bombing
Right.
is.
Yeah.
Pegs and yes.
Yeah, but saying that, I can imagine I probably know one person that would run around the room with it while eating caramel wafers if it ever gets completed.
So I'm just keep on pressing down where I put the glue in.
Yeah. Do you want to catch up that little bit of chat, Dave?
Yep, I sure will. So yeah, Penny's Pitched Up says, Mark, if you want to run around your room making flying noises, can you get your wife to video it, please?
I don't do much running anymore.
And then Matthew Borum says, when I marry, I'll be transforming my wife's dining table to a display table. Heck, does she know that, Matthew? And then Penny's Pit Stop says, caramel wafers. That's a 10 out of 10 from me.
Me and Penny are being naughty. Okay, are you ready for the next step, Adrian? You're going to bring your Spitfire across?
Yeah. Grab it. The way I'm able to transport, because I've got a different part where I was sent issue 1 free of charge. So actually I use that packaging to set it all onto.
Right. Okay, so step 6, Adrian, is take the assembly on the stand from issue 37 and identify the fixing points for the hinges on the right wing frame. The hinge plates on parts 4 and 3 fit into the marked recesses in part 25-1 with the numerals facing downwards.
Just just move my aircraft over so I'll try and get a camera shot. Right. Same again. I'm going to just get one screw in.
So while you're doing that, I'll just read out step 7, which you're doing now, Adrian, is fix the hinge plates on parts 3 and 4 in place using 2 PB 1.7 times 3mm screws for each hinge.
Yeah, same again. I'm going to do one hinge with one screw. A moment. Now I'm going to get another screw. Go to the other hinge.
Yeah.
Got them in so far. When I got them all in, then I'll go around tagging them all the screws up. Right.
And I've got a bit of chat to bring up. So Yorkshire Crafter says, I will, Penny, laughing out loud. So that was to the remark of a video in Mark running around with his Spitfire, making flying noises. And then Penny's Pit Stop says, I know what you mean. The only running I'll be doing is running late for work. And then Matthew Baum says, I'll be living at my wife's house. Oh, I see, Matthew. Okay.
Same again, these screws goes into plastic, don't over tighten them.
No.
So all I do is I put my finger on the top of the screwdriver and I use my thumb and finger, gently holding on, just gently twisting. I'm using my other hand to support underneath the wing because you've got it does flop down a bit when you put pressure on. Guess when you slightly giving pressure on the screwdriver.
Yeah. Okay, and step 8 is this shows the right aileron in place at this stage. It moves freely, but it will be connected in a later issue, so that has controlled movement. And then that's completed work. The second aileron has been assembled and fitted to the right wing. And there's a finished fuse. And then
one of them, and that's the other one.
Okay. And then coming in your next set of parts, so that will be issue 39, is parts to hold the optical fibres for the machine guns in the wings.
Yes, that's going to be a good question how that's going to be.
Wow.
I'm just trying to look at that, and yeah. I mean, they look. I'm just wondering how that's going to be done. Looking at their parts.
Looks like inside the wing's going to be just as detailed as the cockpit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Strange.
Right.
Oh, full screen view. Cool.
Wow.
I reckon one will go there. There are two black bits. Could be one to go there.
Yeah.
And the other one to go over there.
Yeah.
Looks like something. Another one be put in there.
Yeah.
Another one there.
Yeah.
Hang on. Actually, on this wing, it looks like one be there, 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 and there. Same again on there, 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 and there. That's what I reckoned.
You see, I think, just looking at yours, Adrian, is I reckon the motor for the flaps is going to go No, I think it's going to go behind the motor for the wheels.
What there?
Yeah.
Yeah, it might do.
Where's the cockpit going to fit in then?
Well, it goes on top.
Well, you find the front of the cockpit pin will get screwed into there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the motor could be it could be an offside one basically. Because as that channel there, I reckon could be an arm.
Yeah. Because I'm just wondering, are the wings thick enough to hold a motor for it? And all the gubbins.
Well, something going to be fitted there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be where the flight control's going into.
Could be.
Yeah.
The
something goes there.
The perspex tubes.
Because if you think about it, just the red tabs on the landing gear to show that it's in place.
Yeah.
That's a panel is going to fit on top of that, so that's going to be the thickness of the wing. Is that thick?
Yeah.
I reckon a motor there because you've got a clip there to clip some cables under. So a motor could be there, a motor of some kind, a motor.
Yeah.
Because you've got a channel there, a clip there, channel there.
So yeah, possible. Or it could be some lighting that goes in there. I don't know.
Well,
could be.
They said you were going to get lighting in because the guns are going to. Well, they're putting fibre optics on the guns, plus they're going to be putting port and starboard lights on, which is Spitfire didn't have in anyway. But
yeah, we'll just have to see how it progresses. But
yeah, something. Oh, yeah, it could be a lighting there.
Yeah. Could be lighting there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, definitely.
Because you got a channel, yeah. Because you got a light.
I reckon
sometimes clip there, a clip there for some kind of thing.
Yeah, that looks like a fibre optic channel, does that?
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah. Hopefully, it depends what sort of light it is. Hopefully, that's already lit, connected as a light already.
I think there's going to be a lot of stuff stuffed into them wings before we put the top on.
Yeah, there is. Yeah. Yeah, the simulated flight pearls will go in them holes at the side of the wheels, won't they?
Yeah.
Because they have two simulated flight pearls and then one further down the fuselage, I think. So I've got a little bit more chat, guys. And Matthew Barham says we'll be calling it a night at 10:30 tonight. Yeah, I think we'll be calling it a night well before then. So, and then we've got Horlicks saying hi, Horlicks, and
hi, Horlicks.
Horlicks saying sorry I'm late. Was here then had to have a call. So okay, Horlicks, thanks for joining us again. And then Matthew Barham says hello, Horlicks, and Horlicks says hello, Matthew. Hi, Matthew.
Okay. Oh. Right, I've just gone on to issue 39 with them parts on Harsh Air, and apparently this week you will be working on the holders for the optic fibres.
That's the ones, yeah.
That's it. That's what it is.
They come up through the wing and they make it like a flight simulation. You know.
So yeah, that's what them bits are.
Yeah.
At least we now know.
Yeah. Okay, so
right, let me go to the announcement sheet and we'll tell you what's going on this week.
Yeah.
So tomorrow you have Chris Campling. He's doing his Terminator, 8 o'clock on Chris Campling's channel.
Okay.
And then Tuesday is Build with Adrian at 7:30. I repeat, 7:30, not 8 o'clock. And hopefully he'll be doing his next lot of Terminators, but that is depending on if he gets them in time. I know one person that's got theirs already, but so fingers crossed they come by Tuesday. If not, it'll be a different model. So just watch this space.
Okay.
And then on Penny Day, which is Wednesday, we have Penny's Pit Stop and Yorkshire Crafter live on both their channels at 2 o'clock. for their Paint with Diamonds show. So if you can't watch it because you're working, then check that out when you come home. It's a very good show. And then on Wednesday evening, we have Penny's Pit Stop again. Now, this is a revised time of 7:30 p.m., not at 8 p.m. Yeah. And she will be doing the part work show, Route Master 103.
Yeah.
Now, the reason Penny is early that day is basically she's got a lot to do in 103.
Yes.
Because she's got to go back to a few issues that she did because she's got to put the framework on. Yeah. So that's probably going to be quite a big show that night. So, yes. So that's Wednesday, Penny Day. Then we have Thursday will be Horlicks. And he will be doing Route Master 109. Horlicks isn't available on Saturday to do his Route Master show. So he will be live on Thursday with Route Master 109, 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
So be sure to check into that. And then Friday is Horlicks again. And he'll be doing Terminator 72 onwards. So
yes,
it's a case of seeing how many we can get done that night. And that's 8 o'clock on Horlicks' channel. Saturday, there isn't anything on Saturday at the moment.
I might do a broadcast on that day. I don't know. I'm decided at the moment.
Okay, Adrian. So Saturday could be Build with Adrian. And then on Sunday, it's back to me for the Spitfire show, and I will be doing the issues Adrian's done tonight, which is issues 37 and 38.
Yes.
So be there to catch that, and that's 8 o'clock, and that's your weekly YouTube schedule.
Thank you ever so much. I've got Matthew Brown saying I've put issues 1 to 4 on my Christmas list, afterwards 6 to 9. And then P40F20 says optic fibers. I'm thinking for the guns to make them flash. Yeah, of course they are. Yes.
Yeah.
And then Penny's Pit Stop says Penny Day! Exclamation mark by many. Yeah, Penny Day, definitely. Definitely on a Wednesday. So then we've got John's model making. Are the optic fibers for the guns simulation? Yes, we think so. I was getting mixed up with the flight simulation bits next to the wheels there, but yeah, optic fibers will be for the gun simulation. But I think there's also port and starboard wing lights as well, isn't there? So
yeah.
And we've got Penny's Pit Stop. If Saturday is free, could Mark do his running around the bedroom making flying noises video, please?
I don't do running. I walk. I used to walk really, really fast, and now I walk really, really slow. So.
Okay, and that's the chat brought up with, I think.
Yeah.
So, good build. Yeah, quite easy tonight.
Yeah, definitely.
And got quite a bit done as well.
So it's going to be quick for me on Sunday then for the Spitfire show. So I'll see if I can bring something else to the table. I'll have a look during the week just to give a bit more content if I can.
Okay, jolly good. Yeah, brilliant.
Okay.
And just let guys know, just keep an eye on Sunday, because sometime on the 13th, it'll be Dave Hobbies.
It'll be me on the 13th, yeah, 13th. I'm looking for some, but it's always looking for me. So, yeah, I'll be doing the Sunday the 13th build or catch up or a bit of insight into what we've been doing, and there may be a surprise or two. Who knows?
Right, and if I get down tomorrow, I should be doing an allotment update.
Jolly good.
That'll probably go out tomorrow night.
Yeah. Do you want to catch up on that bit of chat, Dave?
Yeah, there's a bit more chat coming, and it's. There we go. Go up here to this one.
Sorry. No, that one, yeah.
There we go. So John's model making says, "Run on the spot, Mark." Yeah, I can just imagine that. So, and then we've got P40F20 saying, nice job of building, Adrian.
Thank you, P40F20.
And then we've got Penny Pitstop saying, fabulous build, 11 out of 10 from me. And then we've got P40F20, great show tonight, guys. Thank you ever so much for that.
Yep.
And then we've got Penny's Pitstop saying, forget to smash that like button. In other words, don't forget to smash the like button. And then we've got Holic saying, so am I correct in thinking apparently the guns flash? So the mag says, yeah,
Yes.
we believe so. I think there's actually a video, a promo video of the Spitfire that came out by Hachette, similar to the bus one, and I think it shows them flashing in that little video. Yeah. So that little video should be about somewhere. So anyway, we'll try and find it for you, Horlicks. And John's model making says, great watch, guys. Good night. So good night, John. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, John. Thanks for watching.
Horlicks says he's giving us a smiley face. So thanks for that, Horlicks.
And I'll just say, because there's a guy in the chat, John's model making, he's new to YouTube, so check out his channel. We always like to support new people coming onto YouTube because we got supported when we started. Yeah. So check out his channel. He did a painting video the other day. So yeah, we're all subscribed to his channel as well. So
yeah.
Check it out. Like I said, help him grow his channel.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Well said, Mark. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
right. Another comment saying, Horlicks, yes, saw that. So it must be apparent. Yeah. And Yorkshire Crafter says, great show, everyone. Thanks, Yorkshire Crafter.
Thank you, love.
That was good.
Yorkshire Penny. Yorkshire Penny. Penny's Pitstop even says, yes, Horlicks, we have flashing guns apparently. Yes, we do. And Penny's Pitstop says, yeah, I love John's channel too. Yeah, we all do. It's brilliant. And John's model making, cheers, guys. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Right, I think we've done everything. We've gone through the schedule. Kept the chat up, so
yeah.
Right, let's say our goodbyes. We'll do the last one first. So go you, Dave.
And it's me. Good build again tonight. Thank you for having us on, Adrian. Hope everybody enjoyed tonight's show. Don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe to Adrian if you haven't, and to the rest of it. So good night from me.
Thank you, Georgie, Dave. Mark.
And yeah, it's a good night from me. Thanks for everybody tuning in and watching Adrian build this fantastic model. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one.
And Dave Hobbies.
And it's a good night from me. But before we go, we'll have these couple of next chat up. And it's Penny's Pitstop saying, hey up, now I'm from up north. Ah, you are. and Yorkshire Crafter says, Yorkshire Penny, love it. So good night from me. Thanks for joining us. Give Adrian a nice good thumbs up, and we'll see you on the next one.
Yes, thank you all three of you helping me out. Guys, if you haven't found their channel, there's a link in the description to find their channels. And thank you all for watching and commenting. Click on the right screen.